Last spring, my students and I were doing a poetry event. We were doing our poetry unit, which is part of the regular 7th and 8th grade curriculum. And one of our favorite books that we had from the library here was a book called Crush by Kwame Alexander. And the kids loved it. And I only had like 4 copies, and they were all fighting over it, and everybody wanted it. And when we finished the unit, I decided, well, you know, what the heck? Let me just real quick do a search. And long story short, I found out that Kwame was local. So I wrote him a letter from the students, but I wrote it saying that his poems were like chocolate because the kids ate them up, and in fact they must be chocolate because blah 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 blah. And I invited him to come and meet our students, and I knew it would be really a transforming experience for the kids, and I couldn't believe it. He said yes.
Now, Broken a Day is like an opportunity for me to get to spend some time teaching poetry and publishing to bright students like yourself. And it's just a wonderful opportunity to be able to spread the word and talk about poetry and talk about the power of poetry, you know, and hopefully allow students to get a book, to have a book on the shelf. That's what it's all about.
I think Book in a Day really means writing poems about things that you really care about. And I think it's a great chance for like young authors to express their emotion through poetry.
I think it's kind of cool, you know, some random stranger's going to open up a book and be like, hey, this poem's by Mark Anderson. And even though I don't know this person, it's kind of cool that they kind of know who I am.
I feel, well, I'm happy, but also I'm excited, and I'm also scared, and I don't know what the people will think about.
I think it's awesome.
This imagery, sprint and keep focus. I really have no idea what this poem is about. Sprint, it could be about track, it could be about running, getting away from something, catching up. Sprint, but also keep focus. Jump, tuck, and stick the landing. Those are like gymnastics terms, right? Applause, fill the air. Beautiful. I kind of see you at a gymnastics meet in that poem.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay, great. Woo!
I am from America's national pastime, the game of all games, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Stepping on the rubber and painting the black with that backdoor curveball you've made your trademark. The smell of the fresh cut grass and the finely raked infield dirt. The excitement of laying out for a ball 180 degrees, flat out on all floors. The ball in the leather, in the web of your Wilson 82K glove. The picks you make and the surprise on your face as if look what I found was the name of the game. Baseball is where I'm coming from.
I love it. I think they're very creative and imaginative and energetic, much more open than people that are old.
I was an editorial, so I wrote the foreword.
task today. I am a editorial groupie, and I'm doing the acknowledgement page and stuff like that, so it's exciting.
I'm helping to design the cover for our book. Yeah.
So I'm the one who's doing the advertising and helping with the advertising.
I am a production manager, which means I am supposed to basically run around and make sure everyone's doing their job.
It's just something that's kind of cool, like how little regular kids like me can just write their own book, and even though we don't have very much time to do it, we get through most of the whole publishing and writing process in a short period of time.
Debating over the title. I don't look at the channel.
Okay, maybe this will
I want to
Not at all. You'd wave.
so much.
Do you want to be interviewed later? Just, how the experience was?
It's been a great experience for Carlin, and I love that she can hold up her book and say, my poems are in here.
I think it's amazing because it sets really good groundwork for never stop believing in your dreams and don't let what other people think of you and this color of your skin or anything like that keep you from doing what you really love.
Okay, thank you so much. Anyone want to say one really quick?
I remember.
Okay.
Once was a hedgehog named Hedgehog who was sent into space with a wedgie. He turned black and blue and he tried to go poo, and that was it.
Thank you.
Go Bonnie! Yeah!
Okay, any last words for the camera?
What does book in a day mean to you?
Book in a day means that I get to spend 6 hours with the most amazing students on the planet Earth.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I'm at Herndon.